Hello everyone, it is Pat with our daily Oracle card reading and message for Wednesday, the 6th of February, 2013. And for today's reading, I felt the call to the goddesses, the Goddess Guidance Oracle card decks by Doreen Virtue. And I actually may also call on the Angels, Gods, and Goddesses by Tony Carmine Salerno to see what their message is for us in this middle of the week time. See what's going on. Ooh, gosh. All right. A card literally came flying out of the deck. So let's see what this is. Aphrodite, inner goddess. And it says, awaken the goddess within you through dance, self-care, and appreciating your divinity. Okay? So I think Aphrodite, that message is about, even if we have our male viewing audience, it's awakening the goddess within us, as women. And, each of us has a part of us that is male and female. And so it's a bit about awakening that energy a bit. For some of the men out there, I feel like you might have a new Aphrodite coming into your life, or someone with very feminine energy and sensuality coming in to you. And for some of the women out there, I feel like you're calling on this, or this energy is welling up within you today, where that awakening that inner goddess, the goddess within you through dance and self-care, it's sort of the awakening of that more sensual aspect of ourselves that's more into the senses when we take care of ourselves. And, this can relate oftentimes to issues that we're having with our sexuality. And what's interesting that this comes up in, February, the month that so many of us are focused on romance. If you're not kind of feeling love or feeling in that mode, if you will, or feeling the mood, I guess, is maybe the word for it. One of the ways that we can get there is through self-care, which is, just taking care of ourselves. I mean, our desire for romance and intimacy and sexuality and things like that often gets pushed aside when we're really stressed and there's a lot on our plate that's got to be done, or when we're working all the time. That inner goddess gets squashed, or as I used to say, the Aphrodite in me got hucked in the closet along with the rest of the clutter. So there's an element of her that's, looking to come out today, and you can connect with her through, through dance and taking care of yourself. She's urging you to take care of you, if nothing else. So, and you don't necessarily have to be looking for a relationship or already in a relationship to call on and benefit from this energy. It really can, when it manifests, it has beneficial effects on a lot of areas, a lot of different areas in our lives. It can affect our creative projects in a beautiful way. It can affect our relationships with other men and women. So really, take a new look at this energy within yourself and embrace it a little bit. You can connect with her through dancing. Maybe throw some music on and that you really get into. That's very sensual for you, and get into that mode, as I say. So I'll read a little bit from a card. It says, allow your inner feminine wisdom and dynamic beauty to rise to the surface. Cherish its power and meaningfulness. No matter whether your physical body is male or female, you have an inner femininity that nurtures you and guides you with its intuitive principles. Now is the time to become aware of and take excellent care of and celebrate your magnificence. So this sort of speaks to that place that we all have, that we can, when we're in a place where we look and feel attractive and we have that knowledge and wisdom, and there's an element of power and confidence, or I should say confidence, that we get that helps us to feel more powerful in our own lives. So it's about embracing that element of ourselves. And this card sometimes also means it's, as I mentioned earlier, when we're too stressed out, this part of ourself gets forgotten about, gets neglected. And it really has much to do with, we may need to balance our masculine and feminine sides. Sometimes when we're too much in a, outgoing, our energy is too outgoing. That's more of our male aspect. We're in the get it done, what's next, get it done mode. And feminine energy is a little bit more receptive. And so it really speaks to allowing yourself to receive also and balancing those energies. So if you've been giving a lot of yourself and that part of you is feeling neglected or has been neglected, it often shows up in the form of a lack of desire for intimacy or sexuality, or feeling like other people are rejecting you, things like that. So it's about taking steps to heal that today by allowing yourself to receive more self-care. And dance is really, it's one of the arts. It's an ancient form of, it's been around for eons, for many ages, and has been used by all kinds of indigenous tribes, along with music, as a way to cure and heal aspects of ourself. So work with this energy today. Allow the softer side of you to come forward. So let's see what the other card deck, the angels, gods, and goddesses, want to let us know today. Ooh, it says Goddess of the Earth. And it says, an idea connected to imagination, creativity, and nature is coming your way. Well, this is interesting. And she's, very connected to the tree. Again, a feminine image here that has to do with our femininity and as it is connected to nature. So let's see what this Goddess of the Earth, what the message is for us. Goddess of the Earth. Okay. This has to do with the energy of Gaia, the energy of the earth. The spiritual goddess of the earth is strong within you at present. It says she reflects the fertile ground of your imagination and the infinite power of creativity that you possess. It's a good time to use your imagination and express yourself creatively. Keep an open heart and mind. It says you'll receive an idea over the coming days or weeks that will lead you to an abundant and fulfilling way of life. This idea is somehow connected to imagination, creativity, and nature. So over the coming days, spend more time outdoors and absorb the healing energies of nature. Especially what's particularly apparent in this picture is the trees. And I know there's many of us, sometimes the messages that come up are about getting next to a body of water or the ocean. This one, although there is the elements of that in the background, but this one is more about connection to trees and forests. And that may have to do with us getting our energy more grounded and connected to nature. Because the trees have the roots that really go into Mother Earth, and so as we get out in nature and connect with those energies of nature, it helps us to be more grounded. And when we're more grounded, we're a lot more focused. And we're also more in tune with the cycles and rhythms of nature. So, that does help our creativity. And especially the timing of when we get involved in start or finish projects. So very interesting messages for today. So embrace, your feminine energy, your softer side today. Allow it to surface. Allow it to come alive in you again if you feel like it's been stagnated a little bit. And connect with nature, especially the trees. So those are the messages I have for you today. I hope they resonate with you. um, you know, for some of you who are new to watching readings, it might be a little out there for you, but for some of you, maybe not. I hope you have a lovely Wednesday, and I look forward to speaking with you soon. And just a quick announcement. There's a virtual psychic fair that's going on that's been put together by Robin at Conscious Dreamer 1. I will be doing readings for that in the early morning hours, well, the early morning hours for me on Monday. So I'll leave a link below as a link to the Facebook page where you can sign up for a reading. I do believe they are paid for readings, but the fee is really reasonable. So if you like my readings and you're interested in having a personal reading with me, I think you can get all the details on that page, which I will leave the link for below. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you for all your lovely comments. And I look forward to speaking with you again very soon. Take care, everyone.